my name is Amel and you're watching Newsbreak. A 16-year-old's world record attempt. Will Novak Djokovic win another Grand Slam? And how you can help the Great Barrier Reef. But first, you know what I'm going to say, I know what I'm going to say, we all know what I'm going to say. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Woo! A 16-year-old has just announced he's going to try and be the youngest person ever to fly across the world solo. His name is Rutherford and he comes from a family of pilots. In fact, you might even recognise one of them. Here's Leela.
Previously on Keeping Upwards with the Rutherfords. At just 19, Zara made history by becoming the youngest woman to fly across the world and the youngest person to circumnavigate the world in a microlight. Now, her little bro is taking sibling rivalry to new heights, literally.
I'm trying to be the youngest person to fly solo around the world at the age of 16.
If he's successful, he will be 2 years younger than the current record holder. He'll also break Zara's record of being the youngest person to circumnavigate the world in a microlight. And she's not happy.
He's a great pilot and I know he's able to do this.
Well, that's not quite... whatever.
She sort of inspired me and okay, this is an amazing thing to do. Why not try something similar?
Well, this family is just very nice. Both parents are pilots. This is Mac at just 11 years old with his dad.
You don't have to be an adult to do incredible things. You can be young, you can be 16.
The journey will take about 3 months and he's set to take off March 17th. I bet Zara can't wait for him to leave.
I'll be with him every step of the way, online then.
Novak Djokovic says he'll keep sitting out of tournaments where players have to be vaccinated. The world #1 has confirmed he's not vaccinated in an interview with the BBC.
I understand that not being vaccinated today, I'm unable to travel to most of the tournaments.
And he's willing to miss future tournaments over it. That means he probably won't get to play in any Grand Slams this year. China's ended Lunar New Year celebrations with a bang. Here's Nat.
It's full moon. The first full moon since Lunar New Year. And you know what that means? Nope, no, not that. It means it's the start of the Lantern Festival. The Lantern Festival happens 15 days after Chinese New Year, and this year it's being celebrated with lanterns, of course. Lots and lots of lanterns, and public performances, and fireworks, and even playing traditional instruments in space. The Lantern Festival is a tradition that dates back millennia to ancient China. Many believe it started during the Han Dynasty when Buddhism was introduced to China, where lanterns were lit as a way to worship Buddha. Today, the meaning of the lanterns has changed a bit. To many, it's a way to honour their ancestors. There are other traditions that come with the Lantern Festival too. Some people see it as an opportunity to find love, while others like solving riddles, eating rice dumplings, and reuniting with family, as Chinese New Year celebrations for this year come to an end.
We probably like to think scientists have the whole science thing covered. But every so often, they need help from people like us. So, it's citizen science time. Time for some science. It's sciencey. You get the drift. These snorkelers and divers aren't just getting pretty pictures of the Great Barrier Reef, they're helping out with the Great Reef Census. It's all about seeing how different parts of the reef are recovering from things like cyclones and coral bleaching.
Some are looking spectacular, others are smashed.
All up, these volunteers took more than 40,000 photos of the reef, from the tip of Cape York south to Lady Elliot Island. And now the photos are online for even more citizen scientists to analyse. Koalas, super cute. Except this citizen science project is less about koalas themselves and more about their poop. Researchers from Griffith University want to study koala droppings to help learn more about koala genetics and monitor where they go. They're starting out in Toohey Forest in southeast Queensland, and they're getting high school students on the ground to collect the poo and send it through. Woohoo! All right, coolies, that's all from us, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow with even more news. Stay cool and have fun. Bye!
And don't forget to subscribe.
And don't forget to subscribe. It's there.